Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Queen Naomi in Disbelief as Ooni of Ife, became so pressured, like he was so pressured that he had to order Ebony to go and explain to Olori Naomi that the Ooni of Ife, didn't know that she was pregnant. Can you imagine? One of the major problems there is right now is the fact that Queen Naomi has gone, and she has gone this time finally. I'm sorry to, bring this news to you, because this is not what a lot of us want to hear, but it is the truth. Queen Naomi has gone, finally. Now, it will take the grace of God for Queen Naomi to come back to the Ooni of Ife, because everything has scattered. As we are talking right now, we heard that Oloris have moved into the palace again, okay? So now, because Oni has been trying to talk to Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi is not even responding. Queen Naomi doesn't even want to hear anything that the Ooni of Ife has got to say again. Oni has been so pressured that they said, allegedly, that he had to speak to Ebony to call Naomi and explain to Naomi that he did not know that now Ebony was even pregnant. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Now, this goes to tell you how important Olori Naomi is to the Ooni of Ife. But the question people are asking, what is this thing? We do know that, yes, Naomi is a very beautiful, Naomi is a very gorgeous woman. But what is that thing that is making Ooni of Ife not to want to leave Naomi? Because the truth remains that he has his wives, and right now they are bearing him children, okay? He has boys, he has girls, and all of that. And so what is this thing that is making him so tied up with Olori Naomi that no matter what, he will not let Olori Naomi go? Because the truth remains that Olori Naomi needs to move on. Olori Naomi needs to live her own life. Oh no, Olori Naomi cannot continue to live in the shadows of Kabiyesi, because Kabiyesi's life is moving by the day. The Oloris are there. They are always together. Like you see them celebrating together. We see these things happen over and over again. If Naomi is not comfortable to be in that kind of situation, shouldn't Kabiyesi allow Olori Naomi go? That is the question that everybody is asking. People don't understand why this is going on. Even though there are a lot of people who have come out now to support Olori Naomi in the fight for her freedom, but Kabiyesi is very influential, and Kabiyesi has got a lot of money, and Kabiyesi is an Oba, the Ooni of Ife. They are Role Oduduwa. That means something. And how Naomi is going to get that freedom from the Ooni of Ife if Ooni of Ife is not willing to give her the freedom is what we do not know. But what we are hearing is that he was very desperate. That's the Ooni of Ife, that he had to call Ebony to talk to Olori Naomi, to explain to Olori Naomi that he really did not know about the pregnancy. But then again, how do you say you didn't know when you also made mention of the fact that they told you, but you thought that it was one of those gimmicks that they have been playing, that you did not believe it, and you just left it slide, only for you to find out that a baby boy was welcome from Ebony. Now, as much as people celebrate with Ebony, celebrate the incoming prince, Ooni of Ife is under a lot of tension, because Olori Naomi said, this is the end of it, no matter what happens. Even if my life were to depend on you, I would never, ever return back to you. It is time for me to get moving. It is time for me to get going. Now, you do know that Naomi is a young girl. We might say Naomi is very gorgeous and Naomi is this, but time waits for nobody. 2 years, 2.5 years, almost 3 years is already gone. Naomi left the palace even younger than this, and right now, Ooni of Ife is saying, give me more time, give me more time. How much time? How much more time should Naomi give to the Ooni of Ife? Because the whole thing is becoming really worrisome, and people are saying that Ooni of Ife will just do well to give Olori Naomi the freedom that Naomi deserves, because Naomi is a young girl. She deserves to have her life back. So people are now saying that Ooni of Ife is taking this issue with Olori Naomi too far. He should just let the lady go. That it just doesn't make any sense for him to go as far as asking Ebony to tell Olori, as in to speak to Naomi, to tell Naomi the truth. That may be the truth though, because he said they told him about the pregnancy. From what we are hearing, if the information is true, because I have told you that, you know, I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither am I related to them. I am just a blogger. When I get an information, I reenact it and I get to post it. But I also have to let you know that whatever information you get on social media, you have to take it with a pin. So we have also heard that Ebony, they are like, okay, if the birth of the new baby is what is going to separate Ooni of Ife from Olori Naomi, let it be that way. At least it's all for good. But you know, one thing they do not understand is that Naomi is not a desperate soul. Naomi is a beautiful woman that, you know, will have a lot of beautiful things waiting for her in front. I know very well that if not for all of this drama that has been going on in the life of Olori Naomi, if she wanted to be married, she would have been married by now. And that is why a lot of people are saying Kabiyesi should not continue to block her way. Kabiyesi should give her that freedom. And right now, you know, people are very, very upset. The Yoruba people, a lot of them are very upset. They are trying to help Olori Naomi's mother, because if not that people are joining forces together, how is it possible that in 2 days they would have gone to the Council of Yoruba Chiefs to lay this complaint and seeking options for Queen Naomi divorce from the Ooni of Ife? Even though Ooni didn't like it, but that was the way forward, because at the end of the day, we do know that there are a lot of people who may say, she's married now, there's no need, they should find a way to settle them. She is a Yoruba girl, she should have understood that being married to a king means that you will have to share the king with other people. But I do know that, yes, there are some of those king's men who will say that, yes, Naomi deserves to make that decision. Because even when Yanifa left, Yanifa said to the Ooni of Ife that allow Naomi make the decision. If at the end of the day we hear that Naomi has made the decision to stay with you, that way I will come back and I will support you. But don't give Naomi just one option and just have her pick that very option that you have given her. It is not fair. So right now we are hearing that it's not a small thing, that the Ooni of Ife is under a lot of pressure. He's trying to convince Naomi not to get too upset, that he's going to fix everything and all of that. And because of that desperation, he has asked Ebony to tell Olori Naomi that, you know, he was actually not informed about the fact that Ebony was expecting a baby. So this is the, you know, this is what is going on. If the information is true, this is what we are hearing. Do not forget that I told you that these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. And happy weekends to my amazing Dela Right. May God continue to bless all of you.